And the way the fire appears to have jumped from one area to another is really striking to those whose homes may have been saved.
Let's go to KXAN investigator Matt Grant live on the scene. Matt, you looked into heat ignition zones, something people at home might not want to think about, but probably should.
Well, definitely, especially right now. Right now, you can see behind me, it's still an active scene. There's a lot of agencies that are out here. Texas A&M Forest Service, you can see the Mobile Command Center from Cedar Park behind me, a number of agencies. And experts are saying that, the wind speeds combined with low moisture, dry trees, possible dead limbs and vegetation from the winter freeze that was left over, that's creating an ideal condition for this fire to spread.
Luckily, my wife got out safe and sound, so that's all that really matters.
With homeowners fleeing from the flames.
I've seen families running out of the buildings. It's scary.
We're getting our first look from above. New video of the Palmer Lane fire in Cedar Park showing how the fire tore through grass and brush while appearing to stop short, sparing dozens of townhomes and apartments.
They have an excellent fire department, did an unbelievable job.
Tony Calloway is the chief fire marshal for Travis County and former fire marshal in Cedar Park. He credits the emergency response on the ground, along with good separation between these buildings and the undeveloped land, along with how they were built.
It's going to be in regards to the material that was utilized for the construction of those townhomes, meaning that it was non-combustible exterior walls, proper type of roof material.
The National Fire Protection Association points to ways homeowners can protect their property. This diagram shows what's referred to as a home ignition zone, a buffer zone highlighting the most vulnerable area to embers, 5 feet from your door up to 100 feet away. Experts recommend things like landscaping and clearing away dead leaves, debris, and pine needles from roofs and lawns. Homeowners and apartment managers can request voluntary fire safety inspections, but it's not required. Calloway says apartment complexes, however, go through other inspections and reviews that would catch potential fire hazards.
It'd be highly unlikely that it wouldn't already meet the requirements that we'd be looking at for a home ignition zone assessment that we would apply to a residential home. And I'm sure in this case, that is the situation.
Back live, officials say one of the apartment buildings caught fire in the attic. Calloway says there's no uniform code requiring sprinklers in attics, something he says he would love to see. We did previously request how often voluntary home ignition zone inspections are done in Austin. We asked the city about that, but they said that those records are not tracked. We're live in Cedar Park. Matt Grant, KXAN News.
All right, Matt, thank you very much. And while a wildfire can spark anywhere when conditions are as ripe as this, there are areas in Travis County in which you do need to be more on your guard. Going in depth, the city of Austin has a wildfire risk map program available online. The redder the area in the western and southern parts of the county in particular you see, the higher the risk. That's not really surprising given the density of vegetation in those areas. You can check out the risk where you live. We have a link to this at KXAN.com.